Hello from Toronto to New Zealand.
Hello
With
from New Zealand.
yes. Oh, I forgot to put your name here, Alex Renaud. Renaud.
Yeah, Renaud. Yeah,
Yeah, Renaud. He is from Quebec originally, but right now he's living in New Zealand. What a new, beautiful place. And okay, Alex, welcome to Green Healing Show. I'm so excited to have you here. Congratulations for your new book. I
yeah.
can't
Thank
wait
you.
to talk about this and about your journey as healer, entrepreneur, singer, and songwriter.
All beautiful things that I'm happy to share with you and your audience.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. Tell me about yourself. How did you become a songwriter first, and then how did you become energy healer?
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I studied music back in Quebec about 15 years ago now that I've finished. Like I studied intensely music in school, and I'm playing a lot of instruments. So I studied percussion and drum kit at first, but I've learned a lot of other instruments on the way. So the piano, the guitar, the bass, and I had my first band with my brother. Actually, I have an older brother, and we had a punk rock band when I was a teenager. And so he's a guitarist, so I've learned a lot of guitar from him, and that allowed me to slowly learn guitar and to really get into this groove of picking the universal energy to write and to write songs, and then slowly putting the guitar with the voice at the same time. And now it's been more than 20 years, and I've written over 100 songs, and I have two music albums also that we can
Wow.
find online. And so yeah, so that's my really like the source. Like one of my passion in life is creation and creativity. So I love to create music. And in terms of a healer, becoming a healer, that's a bigger journey. Let, let's say it this way. But I've learned Qigong, which is a self healing technique from China, when I was 19, and I was with low self esteem and anxiety, and I was not really feeling good with myself. And so I met someone that taught me Tai-Chi and Qigong, and I got to this journey of really learning more about myself and to be able to understand the power that we all have to be our best medicine. And so the mix of doing qigong plus also traveling, because I've been traveling for 7 years now. So the fact that I've done lots of meditation and connection with nature, plus mixing qigong and tai chi and all the other self healing techniques that I've learned, allowed me to be the energy healer that I am right now.
Beautiful. Yeah, I've heard about Qigong. I've never been there, like I haven't practiced Qigong, but I know my acupuncturist uh, already talked about the Tai Chi and he really loved it. And
Mm.
I know Qigong also related to China's, um, is not a
Medicine, yeah.
medicine exactly, but
It's related to,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's holistic practice for healing. And
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
so happy to have you because we can talk about music as well. I know
Sure.
music is a great component in healing. I
Yeah.
I used to play violin since I have my baby, so I don't play, but I have to start again. I can't wait. And I know, you know, when I started thinking about playing violin, I was in my 30s, right? And then everybody said, no, it's too late. You can't start playing violin, but it brought me lots of nostalgia from my father because he used to play violin at home, and because I was very far from him. Whenever I uh, listened to traditional Persian music with the violin sound, I was like, oh my goodness, I really, really need to learn this. And those days I used to live alone, and then playing violin helped me to really, really feel those days of loneliness with more purpose. And I think that it could really talk to my heart. I don't know how music did with you. What did you do with music, and how was um, did you have any healing journey with your music, or what happened to you with it? But for me,
Really?
was a great chance, and I never regret that I started late, because that
Hmm.
no, you don't want to be like champion, or you don't want to play in orchestra or concert anyway. But I started having in concert. They started having me in concert as well, so I was lucky.
Nice.
I was lucky. So it's not really late. You can start and whenever you feel, right?
Yeah,
So tell
totally.
me about that.
Yeah, well, for me, like my journey with music has been really that's been really intimate for me. It's been a lot about, like, the name of the show is Green Healing, and I feel that, like, it's a big part of my healing journey also with music. Music is an extension of myself. I have music everywhere with me. When I was traveling, I always had my guitar with me, and, like, most recently have my djembe also, which is an African percussion. And so for me, it's a way of expressing myself, and that's been definitely a healing journey. Not just playing music, but writing songs and composing. Lots of There's two ways of writing music. Like, one way is a lot of theories and theory and write, on the chart, and, like, the notes, and writing and playing the notes that you sing. And another way that I mostly do is through feelings, and just really tapping into my feelings, and tapping into um, how I feel, and having this emotion inside of me that want to express itself. And I feel that, like, using music as a medium for me to express myself in a way that feels in alignment with the universal energy, and in alignment with the best version of myself. That just, like, really helped me to that helped me a lot in the past, and still up to this day, to find balance, really. Like, if I find myself feeling down, sometimes a song will come from these emotions. If I feel joyful, sometimes music will come from this joyful. If I feel nostalgic, sometimes music will come from my nostalgia. So music has been a big part of my healing journey, and I'm really grateful to have this gift, and to be able to share it with others as well.
So I think as you talk about that, I never wrote music notes. Maybe very small parts of it, but when I listen to what you say right now, I was I remember myself when I wrote poems, because I love
Hmm.
writing poems. But
Nice.
as you say, it really depends on your heart. Like you have to, in a very a specific mood, to be inspired to write a music. Like nobody can force you to write a music, right? Let's say you have a project and they say, oh, you have to write this music right now, and you are not in a good mood, or you don't feel that project, or you don't want to be part of it. Your heart cannot write that music. Is exactly the same with poems. And
Yeah,
that's what I feel. And did you have
definitely.
any a health problem to be healed through your journey, or yeah, how did you overcome your health issues if you had one?
Yeah, good question. Well, I did have a lot of incidents in my life, and I've done lots of like I have lots of injuries. So and qigong and being my knowing deep within that I am my own best medicine helped me to not rely on the pharmaceutical industry and with doctors and stuff like that. I've learned to be my own medicine. So I did had problem on my shoulder. I fell when I've done some snowblade, which is similar as skiing. Maybe about, I don't know. Now it's been a little while, 15, 20 years ago. And I did have an injury on my knee also. I'm not gonna get too in detail, but that was really, really painful. And some doctors said to me that I will probably not be healed totally from this injury. But I decided to not believe in what they were saying about it and to just go into my journey with it and to just really being aware of the feelings and the sensations that I had and just to take care of myself. So by implementing daily healthy habits, which is that was mainly qigong that I was practicing a lot during this time, which is like a slow movement with deep breathing techniques, and you do both, and that really helps to basically regenerate your body and to release the tensions. So by doing that on a daily basis, that allowed me to to deal well mentally with it and not feeling like it's over, my knees will be like that forever. Qigong helped me to stay positive and to believe that I have the power to heal myself. And so I'm proud and I'm happy to say that I can walk, I can run. Like with my shoulder problem that I had with my skiing, like I can play some music, I can play drum, and so yeah. I mean, like the fact that I had like some quote unquote chronic issues that the doctors and like this area the pharmaceutical say that I probably will live like that for forever. The fact that I did not believe in them and I wanted to make my own journey with it and see how it goes allowed me to be able to to like I will not lie with you, like I do have some sensitivity with it, but it's not painful. It's like I'm dealing really well with this and I can do my everyday stuff with it, like with my knee for example. I'm able to, like I said, I'm able to run, I'm able to do some hiking, like I'm living a normal life. But if
I
I will
see.
have listened to like the doctors, like I probably will not be as healthy as I am right now.
I see. I really like to know more about Qigong, but just give me a few seconds. We go on a break and come back again.
Perfect.
Please subscribe to Pantea Kalhor Transition channel and order my book Rules of Change for the Better. Tune up your mood and transform your life to reach your biggest dreams. All right, let's go back to Qigong. Tell me
Yes.
about this. What is the concept of Qigong,
Yeah.
and the what's the difference between Qigong and Tai-Chi? I mean, I'm talking about the concept. And
Yeah.
why did you learn both of them?
Okay. Yeah. Good question. Well, I'll start by saying why I've learned it. So it's back in 2005. I was working as a cook in a restaurant, and I was 19 back then. And one of my colleague, I was not really feeling at my best during that time, and And I don't know, he might have picked up on my energy, and he said like, "Have you heard about Tai Chi?" I said, "From what I remember, I don't think I heard about it." So he started to talk to me about this Tai Chi, and that he was a teacher. And so he started to tell me like the benefits. It's really good for, the being in balance, feeling grateful, being in connection with the present more, and to just being able to learn to accept yourself on a deeper way. So and he said also that's an internal martial art. So it's like, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. So I decided to give it a try, and so he taught me Qigong and Tai Chi, because like they both goes well together. I explain to you what the difference is a little bit later. And so yes, I've done for about 6 months, about 3 times per week. I was going to see him, and we were doing Qigong and Tai Chi together. And so that's really where I started, and to really get the benefits of this amazing self-healing techniques. And so in terms of the difference, so like how I see it is like Qigong it's like opening the different meridians of your body, so the tension is releasing, and you basically using Qigong to for your flexibility to prepare yourself for Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is more movements. So the one that I'm practicing, the Qigong that I'm practicing, is called Banduanjin, and it's mainly fixed. So like you're staying like at the same place, and you will go left and right, but your body, like the center of your body, is always at the same place. But when you do Tai Chi though, is walking. So you walk at the same time as you're doing the movement, and both are related because you're using the breath. Excuse me. You're using the breath to move tensions of the body, and to release negative energy, to replace the bad energy with powerful abundant energy. And so it's a mix of movement plus breathing technique. So I would say that the only difference between Qigong and Tai Chi, at least for the type of Qigong that I'm doing, because Qigong is like yoga. There's different types of Qigong, there's different type of yoga. But the one that I'm practicing, the difference between the Baduanjin and the Tai Chi one that I'm doing is really the fact that there's more movement with Tai Chi, and Qigong is more like fixed. But both work with movement, like in terms of like moving your body, and breathing techniques, really focusing on your breath. And so it sounds super simple actually, and it is. It's like movements plus breathing plus being conscious of being present with it. That's all you need really to be able to release what is bad inside yourself, and being conscious also of your emotions, and so it's really powerful.
So, what is your healing methods that you teach in your master class or with your clients? Do you teach them Tai Chi and Qigong, or you have other methods as well?
In terms of my masterclass, you mean like because I have
Yes.
I have coaching program, and I also created a masterclass. And so for me, like how I help my clients and the people that I'm helping, like, so it's a combination, like you want to be able to understand, to make people understand that they don't need to rely on outside medication, and that they have the capacity to be their own medicine. So one stage is to be able to make them believe that this is possible, because without believing in themselves that they have this power, then it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like if you just like doing it for the purpose of moving, like there's only so much that you're gonna attract from you from the benefits. But like if you have like deep belief in what you're doing, that is good for you, then you're gonna be able to heal yourself and with it. So what I teach is like mindset and also the practice of Qigong, and I have also other modalities that I'm using to help like others. So it's mix of spiritual, emotional, and physical um, habits. You know, like to change what people are thinking or what they're doing in terms of like habits that doesn't serve them, and to replace the old not good habits with habits that are more serving them, so they can like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically being more in balance. And when you start to be feeling this way, then that's where like you're more like in the connection with what you want to attract in life. And and there's like I think that's Rumi that say a quote: "What you seek is seeking you." So when you start to really being more in alignment with what you desire, and you stay there by implementing habits, then you're gonna attract more of what you want in life. And so, yeah.
So that's part of your book too. I see in your
Yes,
book you
yeah,
also
actually,
talk about the habits, and yeah, can you
yeah,
show me?
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
self-confidence, gateway to increase your
your
happiness and
happiness,
find
and
balance in every aspect of your life.
that's a
Great.
long title,
Congratulations.
but yes, thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
good.
so it's 15 chapters. So like I'm talking about self-confidence, your comfort zone. Oh, it's important to not get out of your comfort zone. Uh, how experiences in life build yourself to be a better version of yourself. Believing in yourself, visualizing what you want, stay focused on this path, have faith that that's gonna happen. Take action with love, be enthusiastic in what you're doing, stay positive, have pleasure in the process, stay happy, happiness, creativity, use creativity, sharing and smiling. So those are like the chapters I'm getting more in detail in this beautiful book.
Beautiful. So, yes, okay. Give me some example of how did this method work for you? Like, how did you change your bad habit to good one, and how did you use it, your method?
Okay, good questions. Well, it's a lot of inner. It's an inner journey, you know. So I used to be, I used to have like people that I thought were my friends, but actually like they made me have like bad behaviors. And so once I realized that I would rather being alone than having bad company, that's where I started to be able to um, take charge of my life and to get into this self-development journey. And so for me, one of the biggest life-changing um, step that I took in my life is getting out of my country back in 2014. Because what your audience doesn't know yet is I've been traveling for 7 years. Went to 11 countries, different countries, backpacking for 4 years. And so to be able to get out of what I knew and to just take a leap of faith of what I didn't know, to change my identity to an identity that is more in alignment with health and positivity. That's where I was able to like to become like an acceptance with who I am and to be happy with myself. And so I've learned with my journey of traveling that habits, like it's like the most important aspect of changes in life. And so by implementing new habits that I knew were more in alignment with me, doing qigong, I do meditation on a daily basis, yoga, like eating well, going with nature, and just be surrounded by people that are uplifting myself. Then I was able to become like more in inner peace with myself and to accept myself with who I am actually. So what I'm teaching to people is basically what I've learned through traveling, and also using my energy, like the energy healing power that I have through Qigong, teaching Qigong, but also through Reiki, energy healing, by doing distance energy healing. And plus also sharing the wisdom that I've gained through traveling, because I did not just travel for travel, like I was in the quest of rediscovering who I was. And yeah, so I feel really blessed to be able to be in the position right now where I feel really in alignment and really happy. And even though there's a lot of craziness happening in the world at the moment, I'm still like, I'm still in balance and and at peace and with, and happy within myself. And I made it my mission to help others to feel the same way.
That's so beautiful. So I'm very actually excited to listen to your album. I don't know how my audience can find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Like I didn't put any link about it, but if you guys want to listen to music, so you see the link, the Alex Renaud Energy
Uh-huh.
dot
Got
sorry, it's not, it's Alex Renaud Music dot
Uh-huh.
Bandcamp, BAND camp, CAMP.com. And so you can
That's a
find my
very
two
long
music.
website. Oh yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, yeah, it's alexonomusic.bandcamp.com. You can also find me on YouTube. You can write
Oh,
Alexono
all right.
Music on
Yeah.
YouTube, and it's there also.
Okay, Alex, do you have any last word for people and us actually living in COVID? How can we still be in peace and still enjoy this craziness as you talk about in, right now,
Yes,
this situation?
by being conscious of the habits that you're doing right now, and to allow yourself to change your habits. And if you have difficulties to change your habits and you don't know really what direction to take, well, I actually created a masterclass where I'm sharing with you the number one reason of why you have difficulties to create new habits in your life. And I also share, let me just I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm sharing in the masterclass. So I'm talking also the three things that might stop you from your true healing potential, and the 5 healing secrets to become your own best medicine. And so I really believe that if everyone if everyone in this world believed in what I'm talking about and implementing what I'm talking about in this masterclass, I don't want to make a bold statement, but it seems like I'm already into it, so I'm gonna do it. COVID will not exist. And so that's why I invite you to go check it out. It's really powerful. It's about 40 minutes, and those are things that you can start to implement today in your life to really understand that you are the best medicine. So the link is just on the screen right now. It's bit.ly/thrive
Mhm.
within. and people can register on this link to get access to the masterclass.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed
It was a
talking to
pleasure.
you. And I know it's Saturday already there in New
Yes,
Zealand,
it
but
is.
here
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
Friday. But enjoy your Saturday morning,
Thank you.
and
Yeah, and
hopefully I
enjoy
can
your
see
Friday.
lot of success from you, new books and new uh, healing coaching program. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
It was my pleasure. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.